Good evening, ma'am.
Hi, good evening. So, my name is Sidra and your trainer for today's session. So, firstly, how are you?
I'm good. What about you, ma'am?
I'm also doing good. Thank you for asking. So, firstly, we are meeting for the very first time. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, first time I have met you. My name is Ajit Kumar, and I live in Delhi, and I am working as a uh, network engineer, and I'm living in Delhi also, as well as working.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, that's it.
Yes. That's all.
Okay. One question I wanted to ask why did you join English, Yaari? Did you felt some loopholes in your language? And what is your purpose of achievement through this platform?
Hmm. Okay. Basically, I am working in IT sector, and IT sector uh, depends on UK and US client, and US and UK client US and UK uh, country provide the job for India. You know that. So basically, we need to talk with the English, and English is very important thing for us for enhance our growth and many things like communication and many things. That's why basically I have a lot of issues. I'm not okay to talk with the UK and US client because maybe I have a problem like communication or accent issue or many things, maybe grammatical issue, because I due to lack of uh,
Yeah.
practice. So
Yeah,
many
absolutely.
things we have. So basically, you know that in India, Hindi is a mother tongue. So that's why.
Okay, understood. Got your point. All right, so for today's session, we are going to discuss a really interesting topic by which we can mold our sentences and understand about this topic. So, this is our city. So, would you like to describe about your city and what is so special about your city and why do you like living in this city and certain other scenarios?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so okay, I live in a Delhi. So Delhi
See,
is also
in
city.
our
Yeah.
Delhi is wrong. Just say in Delhi. Okay. Currently, I'm living in Delhi. I'm residing in Delhi. You can, when you use a, it means you cannot use it over here. That will be grammatically incorrect. Okay. You're
Okay.
talking
Okay.
about one Delhi. Yeah.
Okay. So I live in Delhi. Correct. This is
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Okay, so I live in Delhi, and Delhi is also city, and the name of the Delhi is Indraprastha, according to Mahabharata. Used to live in Indraprastha. Okay, means Pandava used to live in Indraprastha. So
Hmm.
now name is now Indraprastha name is Delhi. Okay,
Hmm.
so in a Delhi, I have been
Hmm.
living since 2002,
Hmm.
and I have completed my qualification in Delhi and working also. So there are many places where you can visit for
Hmm.
traveling, and there are a lot of hospital. Means we can see that the villager come to Delhi, and
Hmm.
in and for treatment purpose. So
Hmm.
there
Hmm.
are good doctor in you can find out in a Delhi. Second things, you know that name is Ames. Okay, so Ames is also in Delhi, and the colleges. So we can get a lot of colleges. We can get the study. We can complete the engineering and engineering doctorates certificate and degree. So there are many things in a Delhi. So basically, Delhi is also capital of the India.
Hmm.
So
Capital city of India.
the capital city of the India. So that's all about the Delhi.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Just before hopping over to the next question, few things I would like to tell that you're doing great. Certain things we need to change over here that I believe the cohesion and coherence is missing a little bit in sentences. What I want to say is that if you're starting out on some point, it should be understandable by the person who is listening to you, right? Uh,
Mhm.
so if I'm explaining a certain point about Delhi, let's suppose you talked about aims. So before that you discussed about doctors, and then you came to education, and then you talked about aims. So there should be certain coherence in sentences that you can understand. This is the mingling of sentences. There I have to talk about this points. So with doctors, talk about aims. So this is cohesion in sentences, so that a person can also understand what you're trying to talk about, and that should sound meaningful, right?
Okay.
The other thing is right choice of words and sentences. That's something will come with time, and with different vocabulary that we are going to use. So I would like to say that go with a slower pace. Think before you just say any sentence. Just have a little glance in your mind what you are going to say, and take pauses after saying one sentence, right?
Okay.
There are certain other grammatical errors that we still can work on, and these are the few things that I would like to point out. One last thing is that I would suggest that finish one sentence completely, so that you can explain what actually you're trying to talk about, then start over with the next sentence, right?
Okay. Got it. So, okay.
Yeah, so these are the things that we can develop with time. It won't just take much time to develop all these things. This is just a
Hmm.
general idea that we need to build up cohesion. That's kind of coherence we have in our native language, that we explain things to a person and try to make them understand what we're really talking about, and keep them explaining until and unless they understand it. So the same thing we have to follow in this language as well.
Okay. So basically, I usually try, but I have forgotten all the words and sentences from my mind. So that is
Yeah.
a big problem. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. For that purpose, I would like to highly recommend reading loudly 2 pages every day. So when you will read loudly, your shyness will go away and you'll be comfortable with this language. And the thing is, when we regularly read on a when we read on a regular basis, our communication skills develop, because we are getting comfortable with this language, and our lexical resources will also improve. So the pronunciation will improve. You'll understand the art of framing correct sentences, that where what kind of grammatical issues I'm coming across with tenses. So tenses are a major error when we try to communicate in this language. So that's why I'm suggesting reading loudly 2 pages every day. It's going to benefit you a lot. If you'll try from today, you'll understand in 15 days that how it is helping you. You'll get comfortable in talking. See, being comfortable is really important when we try to communicate. So get comfortable with this language by reading regularly loudly every day. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got
one
it.
thing with the introduction part, I would like to say that whenever we are just giving our introduction, it's necessary that we conclude. It's important for everything. If I'm talking about anything in a nutshell, I should conclude what I'm trying to say. So let's suppose just give the example of introduction. So this is all about me and my experience. So if you'll say this in the end, I'll understand that you have finished talking about you, and that's how now I can question something. So this will give me a sense that you have finished talking about your points, and now I can commence on the next thing, right?
Okay. So, how should I improve my means good vocabs in my communication? Because I usually use the little means child word vocabs, but when I try to
You are
study,
trying to
so
say
when I
intermediate vocabulary to advanced
yeah, yeah,
vocabulary.
yeah,
See, that
because
something is going to develop with time. That's why I'm suggesting reading to you. When you will read, you will come across different words, and you will be able to frame sentences with them. But these days, you
Mhm.
have seen in market, self-help books are really popular. People read self-help books. Like there are many writers writing about self-help books. So just you can have to search it and find the bestseller, and you can download the PDF in case you don't want to buy the hard copy. You can just download the PDF and just dedicate your time to read 2 pages every day. So read loudly 2 pages. And for the words that you say that you're not getting these words, this is a what we say a process that we have to go through. That whenever you are coming across, think in your mind that what is the substitute word I can use for this word. Let's suppose I was thinking about happy. So what are all the different words I can use instead of happy? Elated, joyful, glad. So if you are learning these, not learning, we don't have to learn. I come across some synonyms, I read the word glad and it's imprinted in my mind, so instead of using happy, I will use glad, so that I remember using this word from time to time, right? That's what I'm trying to suggest.
Okay, got it. Okay,
Yeah.
so
But
hmm,
go ahead.
okay, so there you have told me many things. So, firstly, means I should choose any book, right? Means I can try because I am studying technical book also, but there are
See,
two things.
technical book is
If
if you will read loudly, you won't feel, you will feel bored, or that will be monotonous to you, and that won't be interesting. So you can download any self-help book. Let me just suggest, you can download any book from the author Dale Carnegie. He's a very famous author when it comes to effectively communicating your ideas in front of people, and being confident with your communication skills.
can you
Right?
drop the message? Can you put the name on chat?
Yeah, yeah. I'm writing.
Yeah, actually, I have learned a lot of English from a long time,
Mm-hmm.
but I am not satisfied with my communication because due to the accent or many things. And yeah, you are right. I am using a intermediate level or like child type
No, no,
vocabs.
that's not child type. That's okay if we are
Uh,
using this. But the
Means
thing is, what
child
I'm
type. It's
seeing,
in a sense, yeah, child type in a sense
beginner level.
means
You are
that.
trying to say beginner
Yeah,
level.
beginner level, yeah. And it's a very tough because I saw your video over the YouTube, and that's literally awesome. I saw the your teaching skill, so that's why I was thinking that today in the morning, and not today, last night, that to select that your class, which
Hmm.
sorry, book the class. But what is the same thing? I have met the many teachers, and same thing they suggested, but problem is here, only here when I study, okay, when I am doing, but I am not getting a lot of things. So uh, okay, like normally
See,
things like
you will
today,
get on,
yeah.
you will see, my speaking skills were also not very good just a few time back, just like a little time back only. So that's why I'm suggesting you reading. That's from a personal experience. Reading really helps when you actually try to understand what is the language all about, and you will be able to communicate properly. So the thing is, you have to be consistent with this approach, right? Just for few months,
Okay,
this is a matter of few months, and you'll understand and try. See, learn from your mistakes. I just told you that don't use but that's in your habit, so you're repeatedly using the word so maybe we can avoid that in our sentences. That's why grammatical errors arise in our communication. The thing is, just go with a slow pace and finish one sentence, put a full stop. That's what we do when we are writing also, and when we are communicating, and when we are reading as well. So I see the the main thing is that the full stops are missing from your communication. So that's why actually you must also feel the nervousness or apprehensiveness while you are communicating. So just go with a slower pace firstly, right?
okay, got it. So definitely I will try, and yes, I will. Okay, so one thing more. Okay, so what about the your experience, or how much time I will take to improve my all the things. Means not
See
excellent,
that,
but at least yes, I will improve my vocabs or many things. So it will possible if you have faced the
see,
same
that's what
thing
you are doing.
in your
Uh,
life.
Going very
Yeah.
fast, very fast. Just go. If you have faced the same problems, would you like to suggest few things to me, and how much time I can improve this? Your approach will be much better. You're already good. You will become better if you'll go with a slower pace. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's a matter of time. It takes different time for different people. Just start trying from today. And if you'll meet some other time, then we can see that how's the progress, and it will definitely improve. That's what I'm
So
suggesting.
how much time you? you have taken this is I know that every student can ask same thing, because I tried means I have been studying I think 4 years, okay, four
Oh my
different
God.
platform, means that offline online. But problem is that everyone have a their own situation, right? uh, because situation in a sense like if you are working in a professional line, and you will have to travel every day, and you cannot continue your study, means like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like that. I'm working in a MNC company, and my shift is not fixed. So it's my
Mm-hmm.
rotational shift, sometime in a night, day, in morning. So I am unable to schedule my time, and since I usually go to Noida and Noida to home, so it's very far from like Jahangirpuri to Noida. If you live in
Mm-hmm.
Delhi, you know that about how much time. So it's a approx 35 kilometer, and
Hmm.
so
But
basically,
what the thing
yeah.
is, you can always take out 15 minutes from your schedule. Like 15 minutes, just 15 minutes, a matter of 15 minutes. And if you'll do
Hmm.
it in the morning, that will be really helpful. I'm saying this because I know this thing will definitely improve. And you also can try the shadowing technique, which means that even when you are watching an English video or watching a movie also, you repeat what they are saying in your mind, or you can also do that loudly. So that will also help you to learn new words, because they speak quite a different kind of vocabulary, and that's really common. So understand and try that, right?
Okay, I'm doing, ma'am, already. Yes, one thing I would like to share with you. Actually, I have started my 4 year ago, means not 4 year, yeah, 4 year approx. So I was unable to speak anything, single words. I was unable to speak myself, but yes, now I can speak, and
Mm-hmm.
at least I will elaborate my all the things, and in front of anyone can understand what I'm telling to
Yeah.
him or her. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, but yes, one thing means I saw many student or many colleague who had no good communication skill, but yes, during short period they they have completed. And I don't know, this is the original things or means actual or not, I don't know, because somebody say that 1 and 2 year is enough for the learning English. And literally I can do anything. And the big problem I face only for English, like this is sometime you heard the word meaning ki kismat pe wo naak ki tarah baitha hua hai, like this word. Like
Yeah.
that. Means you can complete the means I can complete the technical skill short time, like 2 or 3 months, right? Yeah, prepare for interview and many things. But problem is that your communication is the internal thing, and you cannot means you cannot complete in a short time, so it's very hard for me.
Hmm.
Like
You're
if
thinking that it's becoming hard, but I just don't see you as a bad communicator. The only thing I am seeing is that you're not completing your sentences. I don't know why you are rushing. Go with a slower pace. You're already having good communication skills. If you'll go with a slower pace, you will understand what grammatical mistakes you are making. Then you will be able to correct them. Okay, that's the only thing you have to do. Just go with a slower pace. And now I'm seeing that you are trying to speak even faster than I am speaking. So I am seeing that you go with a pace. Go with a slower pace and think in your mind before speaking. So that is going to help a lot, right? And try this reading technique that I've told you with intonation. If you will try, see, when you were reading, that was not coming out really well, honestly. So when you will speak regularly try to read for like some days, you will understand where you are making mistakes, right?
right, right.
Grammatical errors will get corrected. I am just saying, at least try this technique for some days. We If you see some changes, then we can connect once again, and we'll try to figure out some more things related to this, but just try from this, okay? And the next
So
thing is,
okay, means yeah,
yeah,
yeah, continue.
Yeah, what I'm saying is then next few things comes that we can try with different learning different phrases, sentence connectors. So what we also miss in our sentences that people used to usually join their sentences that you are not doing, you are repeatedly using a crutch word, that is so when we repeatedly use it, comes under the notice of a person.
Same thing. I have heard lot of things from your end. Means your in the education means English Yaari side. Okay, because many teacher told me the same thing. You always same sentence for two
Hmm.
times or three times. So it's very
Hmm.
tough for me. Yeah, because when I don't have a when I don't I don't complete any sentence, then I repeat two times or three
Hmm.
times.
That's when
And
I'm taking asking you to just take a pause. You can take a pause at that point of time.
okay, so you have a send the, I think, writer name, not book name.
There are many books that he has written. When you'll type this author name, you'll find his book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, How to Effectively Communicate with People, How to Be Happy in Your Job, in Your Life. That's also a great thing. So you can just read any of his book, but the thing is you have to try loudly. Okay. And the thing is, read it to understand it, not read it for the sake of reading, right? Please get this point, that you have to read it in a way that you can explain the summary of that to anyone else who is listening to you. Okay.
Okay, means I need to read any book for a two page, doesn't matter,
Hmm.
15 member two page, and with the understanding things.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, when you come across words like, as I told you, interrupt, then and there try framing sentence that how you use. The thing is, even if you're making mistakes, if you're confident, that's not necessary. It will come under my notice. So be confident. Firstly, half of the problems will be solved with that. And you have to go
Mhm.
with step by step, right? Start from the
Okay.
approach that I'm telling you today. Start reading loudly and just see after 1 month how is the change. And this is a consistent process. This is similar to as you have gone to college and you have studied your engineering and things like that, and it will take some efforts from your end. Okay.
Okay, so definitely I will try. Means
All right.
for a month. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Good night.